to Coffee Talk with Erica and Chelo. Thank you, Erica. And as we promised, we were gonna be talking and showing up around coffees in the US, and this is our casual conversations. We're sitting in here talking about topics that inspire us, and we were just conversing about how hard and uncomfortable is change, and how the more you get out of your comfort zone and the growth you acquire.
That's right. It's almost like we're feeling like it's almost like trying on things that you've outgrown, and it's just tight, and you don't even like how it fits or feels, and it's just like, I want something different. I want to get past this. I want to get past that feeling, right?
Yes.
But how do you do that? It feels so real sometimes.
It feels very much like you're shedding a skill. You're shedding out of your skin. It's like serpents and like spiders, right? You go through this period of change where you no longer are aligned to your old identity. But you know that it's going to be so uncomfortable to get out of that moment, that stage in life, that you either remain there or you keep going. You go through the thing.
That's it. I think that biggest part we were talking about is that painful feeling. But just like when you exercise after you haven't been for a while, and it hurts, but if you just push past it just a little bit, then you get to this point where you feel like, I got it. I can do this. It's going to be better. And then you start getting that momentum where you want to challenge yourself to up the bar a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, right?
Yes. But then what happens when, let's just say, you really want to change, you really want to move forward, you know what to do, and all of a sudden there's all these people that are against the things that you're doing. It almost feels like a wall right in front of you, right?
That's so true.
You start doubting yourself, you start listening to the external noise. And I think it's so important to learn to block the outer world and go within.
Mm-hmm. It really is, because everybody's story, everybody's change is so unique and individual to them. I mean, some of us can identify with other people's stories having gone through similar situations. It's never going to be the same.
No.
It's not good to be carbon copy of what somebody else has experienced. It just can't be, shouldn't be. But you're right, you have to, that confidence in yourself is so important, because people and noise and words can get you so far off track from where you're destined to go, where you're designed to go. You have to do like little kids, put earmuffs on when things are too loud. You don't have to cover your ears.
You do. And we have children, so we know when there has been so many times in my life where I've listened to the external noise, where I did the things that other people wanted me to do. They were telling me, do this, do that, and I completely dismissed my inner voice, my intuition, because intuition really gets to you in times when you're at peace, when you're calm, when you're relaxed, when your nervous system is, functioning.
That's for sure. I've done the same thing where I'm just, oh, I don't like that color on you, or I don't like that outfit on you, or why are you doing this, or why do you do that? And just, you can literally spend all day, if you're listening to that, just in your head, looking at yourself, like fussing and it's not perfect. It's you're so organic in your own being. It's like being that beautiful, brilliant self.
Yeah, how many times did we silence ourselves? We didn't say the things that we wanted to say. We didn't dress that we wanted to dress to, not because we want to dress to draw the attention, because it's dressing for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing off your essence, who you are. Simple as that.
It really is. It really is. You develop a style, a like, a identification of who you want to be, and that could even be something that is for now. And then in a couple of years, it could be something else. And why not? Why not explore what suits you? It's not for everyone. It's like trying to make everyone happy is never going to please everyone. You're gonna suffer as a result, and there's no reason for it.
Yeah, there's no reason to suffer for somebody else's trials or somebody else's trauma. I feel like, especially mothers, we have this tendency of wanting to fix everyone, right? And wanting to appease everyone, and wanting to cater to everybody's tastes and likes, and what if they say this, or what would they say if I do this with my children, or if I tell my children this, or not even more outside of motherhood, what will people say about me as a mother and my way of thinking and the way that I do things? Because realistically, we're all different. We all have a different way of living, a different way of thinking, a different way of doing the things in life generally. And so when you are so different than everyone else, the only choice that you have is to step out and be unique and embrace that power that you have, embrace who you are, embrace your unique gifts. And I think that's the whole point as to why Erica and I feel so passionate about what we do, is that we've silenced ourselves long enough in life that I finally told Erica one day, I was like, we have to do it. We have to, we have to invite not just women but men to step into their power, to step into who they are, to embrace that not all of us are the same. And if there are people out there that don't like it, then they don't like it. Simple as it is.
It's exactly, when you look at worst case, so many people don't act or do or pursue because of worst case, and worst case is not that bad. Sometimes, like, you have to be comfortable just letting it go, right? It's the what ifs can bury you. So many people you talk to, I talk to, oh, I hate my job, oh, I just wish I had done this, and I wish I had done that, and I really wanted to do this, but then this happened and that happened. Why not refocus and pursue it? What is it that you like? And this is exactly why we are purpose-driven with what we're doing. Because we feel that pain, that would've, could've, should've. It's the time is now, right? The time is now to embrace who you are, so you can have a career that you want, be in a position that you want, pursue extra things that you have a passion about. Why not? Instead of what everybody else wants for your life, because in the end, you're the one who has to be okay when it's time for you to transition. Did you live a life fulfilled, or did you just try to fulfill everybody else's dreams for you? Kiss of sun.
So true. And we're not even talking we don't come up with topics that we haven't lived before.
Right.
Eric and I have been on that path of wishful thinking, where wishful thinking doesn't get us anywhere.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You can wishful think your way through life and get to an old age and come back and regret every single thing that you have done because you never were courageous enough to take the step forward and initiate and be the visionary that you came into this world to be, and be the change maker that you are, as you were designed to lead. And leadership doesn't have to be egotistical. Leadership can come from a place of your heart.
Mm-hmm.
We're hard leaders, you and I, Erica. We really are. And we want to fluff things up. We don't want to make people believe that we're here for, gaining popularity or gaining the followers or the likes. Honestly,
That's right.
we don't, I don't care about that. Do you?
I don't care about that. Yeah, we feel it's our responsibility to share our experiences, because through pain, through discomfort, through the grit, the toughness is when you learn and when you can grow. And I know that coming to that realization that I just was so tired of trying to fit this mold, and I should have graduated from university, and I should have done this, and I should have done that. And I just felt like I was scrambling, like just running all over the place with no direction, because I was like, I should do this and try to please everybody. Once we came into that moment of, you know what, enough. Here's where I'm going. This is what I want to do. It was liberating. Isn't that a liberating feeling?
It is. It's very much liberating. I mean, tell me about it. I remember a few years ago, there was I was taking care of a woman who taught me so much and reminded me of the sacred duty of being a woman like ourselves. And she said, dear, and she was Italian, and one of the most really great wise minds for women she was. And she told me, Chelo, our sacred duty is to share the wisdom that we carry within. And that really, like, it was a moment of realization where I thought, wow, there's another woman reminding us of how she remembers. And she made me remember who I was. We're not just simply physical vessels, we're soul vessels. We carry codes and we carry ancient memories of who we are, what we came in this world for, what our soul's purpose is. And Erica and I know that our soul's purpose is to empower change makers, is to not just in not just women, men across generations, right? It's an intergenerational,
Without doubt,
desire of sharing our experiences and sharing the paths that we had to come across and challenged, because we challenged ourselves so many times. Like you said before, it was so hard for me, at least, to come into a new job or in a place where I was simply just being tolerated, to be honest. Right? It was like I would throw a new idea and they would just shut me down. I mean,
exactly.
I knew at the time that it was meant to happen. That because it happened in my life, it happened outside with my friends, with my own family. It was like there was always a reason as to why my ideas were never gonna work.
That's so true. That's so true. And it's like, it's just that point when it clicks, you just realize where you felt like you were performing. And not like you were in a movie or a play or something where it wasn't even you. It was like with Chelo and you. But when you get to that point where it clicks, where that burning to do something else, pursue something else hits you, it's like you ran a marathon and you won. That feeling of crossing that line, and it comes with a lot, but I'll be honest, I don't know if you feel the same, but for me I like that I went through that to get to this point, and will continue to grow and develop and share. And it's all about sharing. If there's something that we say that resonates or can be helpful based on experience, because we're real. This is definitely not a movie or a play. We are real. We went through the fire.
It's very true, and there's a lot of people that I was listening and asking this very specific question. They say, Chelo, do you regret anything that you've done in life? I almost feel offended when people say that to me because I don't regret anything that I've done in my life. I wouldn't be the woman that I am today if I didn't make the mistakes that I made. If I didn't marry the person that I married, or divorce the person that I had to divorce, or, go across to a different country to find myself in a different world with different people, with different ideals. Because that's the other thing about cultural shock, it's a real thing. Very much so. And so that you think a certain way, people think a certain way, but at the same time you realize we all have something in common. Again, that is very ancient. And when you surround yourself with people that remember who they are, now it becomes your family. You're part of something, right? And so that's a beautiful thing about being here with Erica, is that we've said this in our podcast. I've said it to Erica many, many times. She feels timeless. She feels like a sister to me. We came from different backgrounds, different situations, different lifestyles, and at the end of the day, we're so alike. So much. It's like we're so alike, and we're the women that we don't really care what other people say. We're just gonna do us, and it doesn't really matter if other people believe that it's not gonna work, because we believe in us. And that is all you need, to believe in yourself.
That's it. It's a beautiful thing. Stay curious, stay confident, stay on your goals and your trajectory. That's where it's at.
Yes, be consistent, be disciplined. Your projects, your endeavors, your ventures are the reflection of your inner self. That's what you're carrying within. You are sharing with the world who you are from the inside out. And so if you're thinking that building a business or building something is just building, I hate to break it to you. It's more than that. It's going to challenge you, and it's going to make you face fears and trauma, the wounds that you're carrying, that you perhaps may be numbing in the past, or that you continue to numb because you don't want to face the truth. And the truth is that you just have to control those parts of yourself that you don't want to maybe work on, because again, I believe Carl Jung said that the only constriction or the only limitation that you have is your own mind.
And that's so true, because if you think about it, like, realistically, covering is band-aiding something that just festers right beneath the surface. It's always there. So isn't it better, like, yeah, it might be painful to uncover, not minimizing anyone's pain. However, when you get to the point where you recognize it, address it, and then go past it, that's the point. Keep that point in mind. Keep that goal in mind that you will get through it, no matter how tough it is, and then you will feel so much better.
Yes.
And so much more empowered. That's what it's about, right?
It is. It is. And yes, it's going to be tough, and you know, we know that not everybody resonates with what we have to say, but when it does resonate, when it gets to the ears of people who understand that, well, one, we can't go through the human experience without pain and suffering. That's just part of it.
That's it.
And two, yeah, it is. And two is really just, we are on our own way. Get out of your own way. I believe that's our next podcast.
That's right. And make the truth.
Yes.
It's like, lay it bare. That way you can deal with it, and that way you can grow and progress past it.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Well, I hope that you've enjoyed our casual coffee time.
Coffee talk with Chelo and Erica.
Yes, yes.
Happy to join you all.
Yes, so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining us. And we'll see you guys very soon. All right.
We will. We absolutely will. Take care.
Bye.